Yo, what is going on, people? It is your host, Kenyonlong. Yeah, I can start early because I want to. It's my show. And this is the Kenyon Comedy Show, man. We are now streaming live. Yes, we are streaming live all over the place today. We're streaming live on my Facebook page at Kenyon Comedy, streaming on my YouTube page. Shout out to my YouTube fam at Kenyonlong. Streaming on Periscope tonight for the first time. All right, at Comedy Kenyon. Follow me out there. I got banned, y'all. You know what I mean? I was dropping too many TikToks. And I'm on Twitch at Kenyonlong. So remember, y'all, go ahead and comment on the show. I'll be posting the funniest comments, man. Guys, in the house, I am super excited to have this because, you know, this is a worker. All right. We got stand-up comedian extraordinaire, all right, put some respect on his name, the Michael Cardoza in the building. What is going on, fam? What?
What up?
What is going on, man? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. Thank you for having me.
Hey, man, glad to have you here, man. It's super excited, man. I think I kind of stumbled upon you just looking on Instagram one time, and I saw like one of the funny skits you did. I was like, who is this? And yeah, I just followed you ever since, man. At least it's been like, I don't know, I feel like say at least 6 months.
Okay.
So I appreciate the work that you do, man. I do respect somebody who works as hard as I do, and I could just recognize the talent, man.
I was about to say that you work just as hard or even harder than I do.
Well, yeah. But you know, I try to get it in, man. You know what I mean? And shouts out to everyone else. If you listen to this on the audio experience, the podcast is called Internet People. Yes, Internet People is the podcast. Talking to the funniest people on the internet, man. My man Mike representing AZ. That's where you are right now, man?
Phoenix, Arizona.
Wow, Phoenix, Arizona.
Beautiful weather, you know, just in my backyard chilling, enjoying the breeze.
That's just peaceful, man. It doesn't even look like you're going through quarantine when you got weather like that.
Man, it's been rough though. Don't get me wrong. But the state is finally opening up very slowly, one step at a time. You know, there's some restaurants are open, some bars are open, you know, like
whoa, wait a minute. Y'all got bars open?
The bars are open, man. There's people drinking out there with their masks on. Just lifting up the mask, taking a drink, putting that shit back. Crazy, man.
So I want to know how that maneuver works. So you take your mask off, you drink it, and you put the mask back on.
Yes, I saw one girl with a straw just lined up to the bottom of it, just right here, and she's just walking around with a mask on. Like, this girl's crazy, man.
A straw. Wow,
Yeah.
That is impressive, man. I mean, it is kind of crazy. I looked on the news and I saw that California is having, well, out in Palmdale definitely, they're having the casinos about to open back up.
Oh, the casinos are open up here. They're open up here right now.
They opened up already?
On the 15th, they all opened up. They went back to business.
That is crazy.
It's crazy, man.
You think people don't have money to spend like that, but they do. Like, apparently, stimulus check, they're making it rain at the casino.
But yo, let me tell you how I am in my perspective in this whole thing. See, I'm the kind of guy that's like, you know what? Let me just test the waters real quick. Let me go check the mail. So then I can check the mail and I come back and I wait a couple of days to see if I got sick. And then I go, all right, well, let me go to the park real quick.
Right.
Park. So go one step at a time, you know. And then I went to the grocery store, and then I went to a restaurant. I didn't go to a restaurant. I went to In-N-Out Burger, you know, and then walked in, ordered my food, left, ate outside, you know.
Okay, wait a minute. What you get? What you get though? Wait a minute. It's been a while. I haven't had In-N-Out in Burger. What did you get? All right,
the double, but I don't
double. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's the best, man.
Grilled is it? But do you have grilled onions, Mike? Do you get grilled onions on top of it?
You know what? I personally don't like grilled onions, but
okay, all right.
I do like it. I like my fries animal style. You know?
Animal style. Okay, you got to go with animal style. Yeah. All right, I feel.
And I can't eat cheese, man, because I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh, you lactose, man.
Yeah, but I still like a good burger, though. You know.
Okay. Cool. Well, that's good, man. And so you just chill. You got your In-N-Out. You was chilling, just reflecting on this whole quarantine, and you're like, okay, this In-N-Out didn't kill me.
Yeah. So the next step is I'm going to Cali this weekend.
Okay.
So
That's
it's
the real
stepping
test,
up a
Mike.
notch.
Mike, that's the real test. You up here crossing states now, bruh.
Right? Yeah. I put it out there on Facebook. I was like, look, I don't care. You guys can judge me all you want. I'm going back to Cali. Okay.
Going back to Cali. Hey, like Uncle L said, all right?
That's right.
Oh man, I love it, man. I love it. Well, look, man, I wanted to get into a lot of things. You definitely been doing. How long have you been doing stand up? Because I used to see you on Instagram, like you would be out here, like, yo, I'm out here. Next day, I'm on here weekend. How long have you been stand up?
Well, I started doing stand up like maybe 3 years ago, about 3 or 4 years ago. I've been doing that long, but look, the way that I am, whenever I do something, I go all out. I started doing music when I was 9 years old, started rapping, and started performing live when I was 17. And my first big show that I did, I opened up for Lord Tariq and Peter Guns in 1997. And in 2000, I opened up for Wu-Tang Clan in New Mexico. And that was a big step for me. But just basically from there, just did music for like 20 years, recorded, did music videos, and then stopped doing music cold turkey. It was really tough, man, because I just gave it up because I had a kid, just the whole family thing, kind of that fork in the road type of thing. And then decided that, it's time for a change. I got to get back into the entertainment world, got to do something different. And honestly, I didn't expect to do comedy, man, but comedy just fell in my lap, dude, and it was insane, man. I got an email from a comic who was running a class, and did I lose you, Kenyon?
You did. I'm sorry, Mike. I got back in. Sorry, guys. It went crazy. This is live.
It's all good. It's all good. I'm still.
It's live. Mike was talking the whole time, man. He didn't lose a beat, y'all.
Yeah. So
sorry about that. Last thing I heard was I started at 3 years. Sorry about that, guys. My internet went crazy.
So in a nutshell, going back to that part, I basically was just telling the people that I started doing music when I was 9 years old, man. I started rapping when I was 9, and in 1997, I turned 17, and I did my first big show as a hip hop artist. I opened up for Lord Tariq and Peter Guns. Uptown, baby. We get down, baby. Yeah. Got to hang out with them, man, really chop it up with them about the industry. And it got me intrigued with the entertainment industry. So I did that for about 20 years, man. I opened up for Fat Joe, Wu-Tang Clan, did a couple of small tours, just old school hip hop stuff, right? And as soon as I kind of gave that up, when I was hitting 30, had a family, I figured this is a young man's game. It's not really for me anymore. And I can't just keep chasing this dream. You know what I mean? It was really tough, but I had to make a choice. So gave it up. And just 3 or 4 years ago, I got this email from another comic, an older generation comic. Been doing it for over 30 years. And he runs classes right now, right? Apparently at the time he was, he had been running classes for several years when he had sent me an email. I don't know how he got my email, but I ended up signing up for the free course and fell in love with comedy, man. I just wanted to try it. I was like, it's entertainment. It's still it's being on stage. I love being on stage and entertaining people. That's my thing, So I tried it out and I got the bug, man. And my first show that I did, man, it was crazy because people liked it. First show that I did, I got a good response, and just really focused on writing. I feel like my writing has improved over the years. I understand how to write comedy now. Now it's just a matter of, now that I got the tools, now I just got to sharpen those tools and get better. So
cool. That's dope. That's kind of crazy, man. We actually, that's kind of freaky, man. We actually have like the same background. I think you graduated high school the same year. Well, I did 98, but that's a long story.
Hey, I did 2000. That's an even longer story.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's freaky, man. But yeah, because I was rapping since I was in middle school. And so I was rapping in middle school. I was on the radio. I was battling people, and everybody knows me as a rapper. And I was just tearing up all through North Carolina. And then you do the trying to get a manager thing and have my own radio show. And
for the longest time, I thought you looked just like Fat Lip from Far Side.
Yeah, I used to get that.
Have you heard that before?
Yeah. Only people on the West Coast though would say that. You know what I mean? Even though in the South we know who the Far Side is if you're of age. But yeah. No, I love the Far Side. Mess with Fat Lip, you get blown. Yeah. Can't keep running away.
Bro,
yeah,
I met that dude, man. I got a chance to meet him. Yeah. Look, man, when I didn't meet all my idols until like later on down the road. And I mean, I got to chop it up with Guru. I did 2 mixtapes with him. I spoke to Ali Shaheed, Muhammad from Tribe Called Quest multiple times over the phone, had personal conversations with him. I've met Chip Fu from the Fushnikins, got to chop it up with him. I did a track with Bahamadia from Philly. I mean, there's a lot of things that I've done in my music career.
Dang, Mike.
That I want to take into comedy. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Yeah, you got me beat, bro. You got me beat. That is so crazy. No, I have a whole story about how I was supposed to open up for 50 Cent, and I go on the stage, and I was in college, and then me and my manager's like, yo, you next. I'm like, cool. 50 Cent's at my college. He's in town. I get up I'm like ready to get on stage. I have my song. I'm ready to go. And next thing you know, they pull the plug on me. This is like in the club 50. You know what I mean? So he's like scorching hot. And I'm just like, yo, I'm about to go up. And then next thing you know, man, they pulled the plug on me, man. So I couldn't open up for 50 Cent. And I was supposed to open up for Kanye. And so that was my next play. We was trying to open up for Kanye. We on the phone with Don C. He's like, yeah, man. I mean, I love to get you in, man, but you know, the fire marshal saying that we can't add no more people on the show. I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, we got like, I don't know, you know how entourages are. You know, we got like 30 people on stage. But you work with a lot of people I love, man. Bro. Definitely, I played all those people on my show in college and radio, man. And that's dope. But let's talk about these bars, man, since I'm someone who still has bars and I incorporate rap in comedy. I want folks, and maybe you can't hear it, but I do want folks to check this out. This is one of my favorite parodies that you did. And I do parodies. I've been doing parodies actually since high school. And so I like this. I was like,
oh my God.
Yes. To Conte. Tecate. Oh, the beat's crazy.
Yeah. Hey, I'll give it to Tekashi's producers, man. They got some sick beats.
Shots. Pop, loco. Yo, that is hilarious. And that is now look, I was recruited. Like I was rapping in high school. I was recruited, okay, to do like skits for a big radio station, you know, in my town. And so I've been doing this since high school, writing parodies and stuff. You know, that's what I'm telling y'all. Mike is top level, okay? Top level comedy writer. And when you do parodies like that, man, you got to do the character. And the beat is crazy. That's how you sell it. First, the comedy with the writing that you did, right? Then, you know, the beat is crazy. You can't just have like a corny whack beat. You got to have a crazy, that beat was, I was like, dang, this is crazy, yo. So Tecate. How did you? Yeah, how did you come up with that, man?
Oh, you know, honestly, man, I really couldn't tell you how I came up with it. But it's just one of those things that just like when I see something, like I was talking to my friend the other day about this, and he, you know, people always come to me with jokes, and they know they could be silly and funny with me because I'm a comedian, right?
Right.
And I honestly am hard to offend, like 100%. Like I'm the hardest to offend. Right, unless you say something about like my kids or you fucking smack my wife or something, that's different. But like,
right,
you know, if you could say whatever you want, man, it doesn't. It's whatever, dude. I don't care, right? So when the way I see the world is, you know, I'm always trying to like manipulate things or words or just, you know, when I see people, like I used to draw cartoons when I was younger, and I would notice like just features about people's faces, you know, whether they had like large noses or flappy ears or something like that. Like people used to get mad at me because they thought I was making fun of them, but I really wasn't. I was just, you know, exaggerating those features on their faces as I was drawing them, you know. Shit, honestly, man, I'm a dickhead, but I made my grandma cry because I drew a picture of her one time, and she was I gave her like wrinkles and shit, and she got all mad because I made her look old. And I was just like, Grandma, but I didn't want to tell her that's how you look. You know,
that's how you look to me, Grandma. You got all these wrinkles on the top of your head, Grandma.
God, rest in peace to my grandma, man. I love her, but yeah, the moment I did that, I kind of decided, I was like, maybe I won't draw anybody.
Oh man, Grandma make you put the pen down, huh?
Yeah, man. But like, that's my perspective on the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see things and I just exaggerate it as much as I possibly can. And some people think it's funny and some people don't. Yeah, but hey, I can't please everybody, man.
No, that's hilarious. No, that is. I mean, I just recognize when you just see when. I mean, I grew up. I mean, we're the same age, basically. I mean, when you grew up on Weird Al Yankovic as a kid, you already know that he was getting crazy numbers, you know, with his parodies. So that's what I grew up on. So it's like, that's when I mix it with rap, it's like that's the level I see when people actually, when you do a parody, or people used to request me to do a parody, like I try to, you know, like you say, I may not do as character as you. I mean, if you have the budget, yes, but it's fun because you kind of look like 6ix9ine when you did that. But yeah, if you have, you know, I try to have a dope beat. You know, I try to have a beat. I make the beat similar to theirs. Trying to find one that's already made on YouTube.
Exactly.
Do that. And in my process, I try to listen to his lyrics, each line, and then I'll do a line similar to that line, but it's just funny. You know what I mean?
That's what we do. That's exactly what we do.
And that's what I saw in that video. I was like, yo, this is hilarious, yo.
So that's taken from his song called Billy.
Okay, yeah.
And if you listen to it word for word, you can hear like the similarities. It's like it's exactly the same lyric. I mean, me and my friend Umberto Roman, we do the same thing. Like we write the lyrics together. And I, as a rapper or an MC back in those days, I would never let anybody write my own lyrics. You know, like that. That was like a cardinal rule.
Yeah. You're a real MC. You're a real MC. Mike you guys don't know. Oh, they said that parody was hilarious. Thank you, Donny. I'm telling you, go Thanks, follow Donny. Michael, man. Donny. It is it is hilarious, man. You need to do a new one because 6ix9ine is out here running these streets.
We're probably gonna do a reggaeton one. It's the one in Spanish where he's on the beach. You know, Umberto speaks Spanish, so he's writing the lyrics for me. I don't speak Spanish, man. I know people make fun of me because I'm Mexican, but you know, I'm gonna do some reggaeton stuff, man. I want to do Takis, man. I still haven't done Takis yet.
My daughter, she's born and bred from LA.
Yeah.
And today, I just bought her tonight. She wanted me some Takis. So she loves Takis, man. I made her sad before we left. I was like, look, we moving to Georgia. Ain't no more Takis, so you better get them right now. And literally the first week I moved, I'm working downtown. I look, there's a big Takis truck here. I was like, wait a minute, this is supposed to be on the West Coast. And sure enough, Takis I didn't know. Takis is everywhere. They nationwide.
Yep. I love Takis, bro.
Oh man, so that's dope, man. Everybody definitely check out Nerdy Locos as well, right?
Yes, Nerdy Locos is the sketch comedy crew. That's on definitely go to our YouTube. Please subscribe, man. We're trying to grow our fan base on YouTube. That's our first line of defense right now, man, is YouTube for me and for the Nerdy Locos. So definitely find us on YouTube.
Guys making high quality comedy, man. That's what I appreciate, man. And my man Donny in the building. All right. He said, yo, parody was hilarious. All right. So we are moving on, man. Mike, we got a lot of things happening today in this world. And, you know, as a comedian, and we already want to know what your take is. A lot of stuff. The world is going crazy right now, Mike, as you didn't know. We are releasing out of the quarantine, and some of us are flying out.
Thank God. Man.
Yeah. So as you're going to be traveling to Cali. But there's a particular place that you may not know of. I don't think you ever heard of this place, but I want you to see what happened when this store today opened. All right. It opened And I just want you to just get your take on what is really going on in this video right here, man.
Okay.
So if you can see right now, these are people waiting for Ross. And these people are fighting at Ross. That's right, Mike. They're fighting at Ross. They rolled up. You see it right now. These people waited 3 hours at Ross. Look, oh, get some. Get some. You want some of this too? All right. I'm giving out free 2 pieces and a biscuit right now. That's what's going on. Mike,
they're fighting over that hunt, man. They want to find those size 11 Adidas, man.
Yo,
you know, those are hard to find.
Maybe it's just me, Mike, but is it worth it to be catching phase at Ross? I mean, maybe I missed something. I mean, I'm not an eBay sneaker flipper per se, but I mean, when you go to Ross, Mike, what are you copping? Are you really fighting at Ross?
Yo, honestly, I go to Ross for maybe some kids' toys, you know, some cheap underwear with the Superman logo on them. I don't know, man, but I mean, the you know, no disrespect to people that like to go to Ross, but I've seen your demographic. You know, it's the same as Walmart, bro.
Yo, man. So apparently this is Black Wednesday at Ross, man. I was like, why? Every time you on Twitter, you think something is trending, you think something's dead. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I'm like, yo, why is Ross? Is Ross dead or shut down? And come to find out, man. You know what I mean? My man Donny said last season's fashion been on hold for 2 months. Yeah. Yo, who knew? Who knew they even? Yo, Donny, they up there fighting for Christmas stuff. All right,
Donny,
maybe
they want those plastic shoes, Donny.
Yo, that's what it is, man. Yeah, I never had a great come up in Ross like that, man.
Me neither. Marshalls, maybe. I like Marshalls. Ooh, so same type of store, just a little bit higher up. Step up from the Ross, man.
Okay, so all right, so we got Ross at the bottom, number 3 spot.
No, we got something lower than that. What's that other TJ Maxx?
TJ Maxx is lower. Oh man, come on. TJ Maxx is lower than Ross.
Yeah, well, it can't be as low as like Family Dollar, man.
Right. Well, okay, I understand. Yeah. That. I don't know. So you got TJ Maxx at number 3 spot. You got Ross at number 2 spot. Who's number 1? In a department stores. Okay.
Who's number 1? Like number 1 worst, or no? I would say Walmart, bro.
I guess we're going to the worst Walmart.
Walmart, yes. Or the best. The best would be, I mean, Target is, my opinion, is like a bougie department store. But like, I love Target, man. Kohl's, you know.
Oh, you shopping at Kohl's, Mike?
Yeah, that's where all the Karens hang out, man.
Okay, yeah.
A lot of managers have been spoken to at Kohl's.
Oh, I didn't. You know they take back Amazon stuff. You know that, right? You can return your Amazon. Yep, your Amazon packages to Kohl's.
Well, what's the point? There's a UPS store just a block away from me.
Well, that's I don't know. I just know
that go there, drop it off, get a barcode, you're good to go. You know, you got to go to the store.
They are an authorized, return place. Kohl's.
Hey, they do that because they want to sell you more stuff. That's why. Yeah,
I mean,
they want you to walk through the store, get to the customer service line, and as you walk back, you're like, "Oh, those are some nice pair of jeans." You know, I didn't know Mark Anthony made t-shirts. Man.
Mark Anthony, Mike, how much Kohl? Since you a Kohl shopper, you still got Kohl bucks, man, laying around the house, man.
They probably expired, but yeah, man, I gotten up to like $50 in Kohl bucks one time, and then my mom, she's like a frequent shopper there, so she's just like, here, give them my information so you can get 20% off. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm just killing it at Kohl's, bro.
Mom's is like, look, I'm the plug. Okay, you better give my phone number. You better give my phone number. All right, I need them credits.
Bro, my mom knows how to save money, man. That's why I'm like, I listen to her.
Oh yeah. We didn't understand what our parents are talking about. My mom jumped in actually on this. She's watching this on YouTube.
What's up, Mom?
Yeah, Mom. We got Mike Cardoza. I like the "the" part. Thanks, Mike Cardoza, Michael Cardoza in the building, straight out of AZ.
I did that so I wouldn't confuse people with the real Michael Cardoza.
Is there another real Michael Cardoza besides you?
There's yeah, he's a lawyer, I guess, in
Oh,
New
really?
York.
Ah, man.
Yeah,
He
he's a
don't
famous
matter.
lawyer. He defended damn, who did he some popular murderers like OJ or
6ix9ine?
something. I
Oh,
don't know.
sorry.
Goodwill. Look,
Goodwill.
Stephen Jones said
Ooh,
Goodwill.
Stephen Jones said, and Stephen Jones on the comment, man. Make sure you guys comment on this. Stephen Jones said Goodwill is a great place to shop and meet desperate chicks. Stephen, I don't know about that last part.
I got a story about Goodwill, man. So I made this crazy T-shirt. You probably can find the photo on my Facebook page, but like there's this T-shirt that I made with my Snapchat barcode thing, the yellow barcode.
Okay. Yes.
And it's big, bro. I made it like this big, like, it's literally like chest to stomach, right?
Right.
And for some, I mean, I was just like, you know what? I don't wear this shirt. I don't know why I did this, you know? So I threw it in a box and I took it to Goodwill, dude. And some dude followed me on Snapchat, man. He bought the shirt and found me on Snapchat and started. Now he's following me. Now I got a new fan. So I was like, why don't I do that? I just go print a bunch of shirts and just drop them off at different Goodwills, man, with my
marketing, man.
Social media plug, man.
You got to reach your fans wherever you can, man. You know what I mean? So, hey, you want to spend, hey, you get a nice little $30, get about 15 shirts, drop them at the Goodwill. All right, comedians. Exactly. Take a tip from Mike. This is what we got to do now in quarantine times. All right, we got to start dropping off QR code branded shirts at the Goodwill.
It works too, bro. People just sitting there scanning me on my T-shirt and stuff, man.
Yeah, I think that's when you notice, like, maybe it was like 4 years ago. I think I used to see stand-up comedians. Remember when they was like, it was so funny. Stand-up comedians, and I did improv, and I do improv still in Atlanta and stuff in LA, but it's like stand-up comedians when they were against Instagram, but then they started to come around. So you would see them with their shirt on with the @ sign. It's just like a black shirt, just at the top, or on the back. They would have it on their back, like when they turn around.
Yeah.
like this.
That's why I tried to make my at every single social media. I tried to make the Michael Cardoza, but Twitter had to go and screw everything up, man. Because my name doesn't fit in the character.
Oh,
limit.
Really?
Yeah. So I had to put the Mike Cardoza.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody calls me Mike, but my mom.
Twitter. Steven is hilarious, man. Shirts on the homeless.
Why not, dude? Hey, that's the best form of street marketing, man.
Mike, because you're a rapper too. It's like, street team. I worked at a record label in New York, and like we had to promote like Nas's album and stuff like that. And sometimes we were supposed to give it out to like, fans and stuff. We would see like, oh yeah, hit him with a shirt or whatever. But then like we just be so tired. Like, all right, here, you see a homeless person, like, yo, here, man, take this Nas shirt, man. Represent Nas, man.
Bro, don't underestimate the homeless, man. They're the best form of marketing.
Oh yeah, they'll definitely rep for you, man. They'll rep for you hard, man. So who knew, man? Mike, right? Goodwill. Yeah, man. So yeah, Steven, no, I hate to say no, man. I've never seen any bad chicks in Goodwill. I props to you getting stuff from Goodwill. I'm with you on that. Definitely got some heel figure. I was told there was a rumor in Atlanta in the Goodwill in Buckhead that there was Purple Label at the Goodwill, but I went there, I didn't see it. You know what I mean? I didn't see like Purple Label, Ralph Lauren there and stuff. But
no, they didn't have Tommy Hilfiger at the Goodwill that I went to. They had Tommy Hillbilly, man.
Oh, Tommy Hillbilly. Okay. Oh, hilarious, man. So yeah, I ain't never seen no bad chicks in Goodwill, man. Never. So moving on, man. Another thing, I don't know if you heard, I don't have the video for that, but I don't know if you heard on the news the other day, Chuck E. Cheese, and I know you grew up in the 80s. I don't know if Arizona had Showbiz Pizza, but Chuck E. Cheese is in the news, man, because they have changed their name on delivery apps such as DoorDash to Pasquale's to make you think that you're ordering for some kind of a Italian restaurant when you're really ordering pizza from Chuck E. Cheese.
Get out of here. You serious?
Yes.
That's whack.
Yes.
That's horrible. And you know what? And their pizza is disgusting, man. Peter Piper has them down beat by far.
Peter Piper.
Peter Piper is the ish, man.
I haven't seen. I think I've seen Peter Piper when I visit there, but
they don't have a Peter Piper over there in your side of town.
Oh no, not at all. But
man, that sucks.
You tasted? I don't know. People are split now. Have you tasted the new Chuck E. Cheese pizza? I'm talking about, and they revamped it somehow in the past 6 years. And my wife is like, "Yo, this is it. This is so good, yo." And like,
it still tastes like cardboard, in my opinion. But I think I'd heard a rumor that the workers at Chuck E. Cheese were taking leftover slices from other tables and reheating them.
My daughter showed me the TikTok on that. Yes, I did see that.
So gross. See, that's how coronavirus starts, man.
That is true, man. That is true.
We're doing weird stuff like that.
From reused Chuck E. Cheese pizzas.
Yeah, or spitting in people's burgers, or dropping a straw on the ground and picking back up. Like, there's no such thing as a 5-second rule.
Wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute, Mike. Come on now. Wait a minute. Folks, let us know. There is a 5-second. Come on, Mike. There's a 5-second rule, man. You didn't know that?
It's got to be unwritten, because I've never done that. I think that's disgusting.
There's a 5-second rule, man. You already know that. Unless there's a floor that you see that's actually dirty, there's a 5-second rule. Now, this pertains usually to candy. All right, not like extra wet candy though. You know what I mean?
I'm talking about anything, okay? Because my kids will pick up a fork or a burger.
Oh, no, not on forks. No.
Yeah,
it's all the 5-second rule pertains to what you eat, okay, and not what you eat with. All right, so it's candy. I don't know about pizza. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know if it's. What about your beer can? And I saw
somebody drop a sandwich in the ground and say, "Oh, 5-second rule."
Let me get that.
Yeah, with little dog hairs in their mouth. I'm like, dude, that's gross, dude.
Donny says it depends on the food. Right, Donny's right. See there, Donny knows, man. The 5-second rule depends on the food, man. It really does. Like, I'm not picking a pizza up, but usually it's candy, something small. Like, okay, no harm, no foul. 5 seconds, all right, I'm good. But I'm not picking let's just say a calzone off the floor, right?
Oh, well, the only time I would ever pick up a candy in less than 5 seconds, hell, I'd pick it up after 30 seconds, is an edible. That's the only thing that I would pick up. No. I don't care if it was there for 24 hours.
Wow.
That's a waste of a good edible.
Oh, man. Mike
still carries its potency.
Mike is saying this right now as he's getting ready to go to Cali. I actually, you know what, Mike? I apologize, man. You know what? There was a 5-second rule, and I didn't stick to it just the other day. I dropped a gusher on the floor. And now, as the CEO and president of the Fruit Snacks gang, I was like, I looked at it. I was just like, I don't know. I can't pick it up, man. I just didn't pick up that gusher, man.
Yeah, I can't do it. Can't do it.
It's rough. It's rough, man. But folks, let Mike know. Send him. I like to tell people, send a DM to Mike. Let him know that it's a 5-second rule. It's a 5-second rule, man. It's a 5-second rule, man. So we talked about earlier, and sorry guys, this show got cut off if you're hearing it in the audio. We started early. If you drop an edible, it's probably been there for 24 hours.
Somewhere around here. Let me pick it up, man.
Donny is batting 1,000. Donny
from the previous edible that I took.
Right. Donny said if you drop an edible, it's probably been 24 hours since you noticed.
Yeah, okay. Because of the previous edible.
That's why. Because of the previous edible. I have I'm no edible guy, but I have a funny edible story of my friend, and it's like from the movies. It's literally like from the movies. My friend went to like a Hollywood party, and they had just like brownies, and they had food. You know what I mean? They had food, whatever. It's at somebody's house or whatever, but and so my friend is like, yo, he's just chilling. Chicks is around and everything, and the guy apparently told him, look, man, there's 2 plates of brownies. He's like, yo, don't eat those. Eat those. That was the story.
Oh,
he said.
No.
He went ahead, devours like 2 brownies, bro. He says like in 10 minutes, he could hear his heartbeat. Okay.
That's awesome.
And he's just like, yo, what's going? He said he starts sweating. It's coming down his face. Yo, what's going on? What's going on? He's like, yo, man. He said, yo, and the dude looked at him. He said, look, man. He said, he called him fat. He's like, look, I told your fat tail not to eat those brownies.
Dude, that's hilarious, bro.
Oh,
My brother-in-law got some edibles from his girlfriend, well, from his wife. Well, he's not. Yeah, we call him my brother-in-law. They're gonna get married eventually, right? So, but he took some edibles from his girl, and he ate a little too many gummies, right? And I guess he was passed out for like 2 days. And my wife was telling me that they were worried about him because they thought that he like had died in his sleep.
Oh, you know? Man.
And I'm like, what? But she didn't mention the edibles until after the fact, right? So she's telling me, she's like, something's wrong with him. He hasn't woke up in 2 days. And I'm like, oh my God, like, is everything all right? You know? And she's just like, I don't know what's going on. And I was just like, well, you think he had a heart attack? You know, maybe he's like, I don't know, maybe he's in a coma. I don't know what's going on. She's like, well, apparently he took some edibles. And dude, I couldn't stop laughing, bro. And she was just like, how could you laugh at something like this? What if he overdoses? I'm like, you cannot overdose on weed. Okay. I was like, you will pass out before you overdose on weed. All right.
Right.
Right. It was the funniest
like,
thing.
Oh, edibles.
Yeah. You'll be all right.
I thought you was gonna die. Oh, okay, you'll be all right. Just edibles, really? You got me worried over some edibles.
Sleep it off, bro. You'll be all right.
Oh man, that is hilarious, man. So, Donny, those are called deadables. Donny with another.
Donny with the puns.
Donny, man, hilarious, man. Shouts out to Donny, man. Donny, make sure you follow Mike all on social media. I got to make sure I plug that, man. Show everybody. Make sure you're watching this on a replay as well. Shouts out to everybody watching this on a replay as well. Sorry, we had some little technical difficulties, but look, man, this is live, y'all. This is live. This is what happens on live. Everybody on Twitch as well. Shouts out. I'm there, Twitch. You know, I'm gaming every other day, but you know, I'm dropping a comedy too, man. So, Mike, you know, what's going on with I heard you were telling me you have a podcast. Can you just kind of talk more about your podcast a little bit?
I do. Actually, I got one podcast that's been out for a little over a year now. It's called The Fermunda Show. I do it with another fellow stand-up comedian, Travis Minor, good friend of mine. He had this idea. He had approached me with this idea about doing a show from his basement, and he wanted to interview people in regards to, like, you know, their jobs and what they do for a living, like unique jobs that people have, and just kind of interview like local businesses and things like that, you know, but use a comedy twist. And we had some obstacles in the beginning of trying to get guests, so we just decided to go ahead and just start off with a different type of format, and then maybe build up to that, which we're finally slowly starting to do. But what we do is we have a format where we take, you know, serious stories, serious situations, real things that have really happened to real people. And not that we're making fun, but we kind of add that comedy twist to it. So, but, you know, we're talking about parenting advice, relationship advice. And these are like the most crazy, weirdest stories that you have probably ever heard. And you're just like, damn, my life ain't that bad. Thank God. Right? But it's pretty crazy. So yeah, shout out to Travis Minor and the Fermunda Show. Like I said, we do it from the basement. We record video and the audio, put it out on Anchor. You guys can check us out at the Fermunda Show. Just find us on iTunes, Spotify, whatever. And then, of course, you know, we're going to be starting our YouTube channel soon with all the videos and interviews and everything. We've interviewed Keith Ellis, who's another very popular touring comic. Eric Schwartz, LA comic. He was just got off tour with Joe Coy.
Oh yeah,
opening up with him. So, like, you know, we just slowly started bringing these celebrity comedians and, you know, people that are real popular on the internet, and, you know, just social media stuff. So we'll get to that point.
What you said with the crazy story? So what's the craziest story that you guys have covered so far?
Oh, well,
I'm pretty sure they all crazy, but
parenting advice. The one that really stood out to us was this dad was asking for advice because he didn't know how to react to a situation where he heard his son having sex in his bedroom. Oh, and man. At first he didn't want to walk in on him because he was just like, you know, I'll give him some privacy. I'll talk to him when he's done. But then he heard two guys' voices. So he heard his son and another dude going at it. And he kicked down the door and he caught his son taking it from the back. So that was sorry, Mom.
Okay.
But, yeah.
right.
Look, this
I know my mom's still on the View right now.
Our show is not for the faint of heart, okay? So it's pretty graphic. If you listen to our show, it's funny, it's hilarious. It's a funny show. We do a news segment called Strange News, where we find the craziest news stories from around the world. We cover them and then we just just give our reaction, our comments on them, and then at the end we play a trivia game at the end of the show. And we have a producer, Nikki, who actually puts together all these really awesome trivia games. We do this one called What's That Tweet, or Name That Tweet, or something like that. I forget what she calls it, but she pretty much takes Trump tweets and Kanye tweets, and then we have to figure out who said it.
Whoa, that's yeah. Yo, man, here's the thing about Kanye, man. It's like, I'm cool, I'm glad he's gone, the guy, man. But then it's just like, I'm sorry, man. It just looks a little cultish to me, okay? Hey. Like you at a secret location, everybody's dressed the same, and but it looks like the cult. It looked like it's just a cult outfit y'all got on it, in like traditional choir stuff. I'm like, I don't know.
Hey, you know what? I'll be honest with you, man. I would have a lot more respect personally for Kanye if he would just commit to something.
Well, he's committed to making money.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I respect him for his marketing game. The dude's committed to really making money, and that's cool. But I'm talking about like flip-flopping from like one thing to another. It's like if he's on the Trump train, stay on that train. If you're on the church train, stay on that train.
Right.
It's like whatever the train is that you're on, stay on it, man. I'm not saying that you can't evolve. I'm just saying like don't turn your back on something that you were just on. Like, I mean, with the whole thing with Trump, I was just like, okay, this is crazy. But at the same time, I'm like, but you got to respect the dude for coming out and standing up for himself like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if he's going to do that, cool. All right. I have respect for people that do that. Like, I may not agree with your decisions, whoever you are, but if you're committed to it, then stick to it.
Where's the coat?
Look at my kid just coming out here.
Hey guys, this is live. Gotta find yesterday's
I don't know. Go ask your mom.
Thanks, Donny. Shouts out to Donny, man. I appreciate you checking out the show. Donny, if you missed anything, check us out on the replay as well. As you see, man, Mike's a super dad as well, man. All right, he's a super dad as well. He's got bars. All right, he's doing parodies, he's writing skits, man. What else are you working on right now? In the quarantine, as you're dealing with this, we're dealing with our kids here.
Yeah.
You're dealing with dishes, man. That's another thing that's going out. It's been trending, is that as you're home in quarantine, man, dishes just like I'm one, like, I don't know. You talk about saving money. You said your mom taught you how to save money, man. Look, I'm all about using the dishwasher once, right? But when
that's how I am. Yeah.
I feel like, man, we use all the dishes up and there's only 3 of us. And it's like, man, I got to turn the dishwasher on again twice in one day.
I'll tell you what, like my wife is even more conservative than I am in that sense. And she was getting tired of having to wash dishes constantly, just every day, especially with 2 kids in the house. And I just decided, I was like, you know what, like, what can I do to like ease her troubles or alleviate all her problems, as much as possible, right? Like, you can't solve everything, but I went to Sam's Club and I just bought like a big old stack of paper plates, big old box of plastic forks and knives.
Oh, Sam's Club size, yes.
Plastic cups, and you know what, dude? It took us 2 months to go through all that stuff, and then I re-up again, and then you know what? We haven't done dishes in a while. So
really,
yeah, man. I mean, the only thing we have to wash is like Tupperware or like pots and pans when we cook. That's it. But like plates, forks, and all that stuff, like, forget that, man.
Nah, I mean, we have Costco down the street, but when they was like fighting at Costco and then the line was crazy, I was like, yeah, nah, I'm cool on that. I'm not trying to fight Karens. They also, Karens are also at Costco, just so you know.
Oh, I can imagine, bro.
Oh yeah.
Sam's Club is like the Walmart of Costco. So
What? Yes, it is the same. It is the same company. Yes.
Let's do a callback real quick.
Yes, I like the callback.
Yeah.
Sam's Club, the Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So you're more of a Sam's Club guy, and that's another thing too. Living in LA, man, it is like the Bloods and Crips, yo, because it's not too many Sam's Clubs, but it's in like weird places in LA, weird pockets, weird neighborhoods, you know. But it's just a bunch of Costco. But then some people will make their journey, their voyage, just to go to Sam's Club because they don't mess with Costco. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mess with Costco. Let me tell you something. Every Super Bowl party I go to is we talking about pizza, all right? Forget Chuck E. Cheese. The Costco
they got the
big pizza, yes.
Yeah.
Straight up Super Bowl, you can't go wrong. You got to put your order in early.
Yeah.
But, yo, man, you can't go wrong with the Costco pizza.
Hey, Costco pizza is the bomb, dude. I like Sam's Club hot dogs too, man. I think those are really good too.
I was about to say Costco. Look, I don't know if Sam Clubs has this. I haven't been to Sam Club in a minute. I love onions, and we talked about onions. Nice little callback. We was talking about In-N-Out. Costco, y'all feel me, and let me know in the comments, y'all. Don't you know when you go to Costco, you get the hot dog, right? They got the onion machine where you just keep cranking that joint. You just keep cranking onions just fall out. They just fall out. It make it rain onions. Does Costco does Sam's Club have that?
You know what? The one that I went to, I think they shut it down, but they used to have it at another one that I went to.
Yes.
So good, bro.
Now the churros, I don't mess with the churros.
Nah, only at Disneyland.
Yeah, I don't mess with churros, man, at Costco. But pizza, ice cream, hot dogs, it's official, man.
Yeah, the churros will give you chorro, dude. You know what chorro is? Chorro is diarrhea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, got you.
Chorro. Churros will give you chorro.
Hilarious, man. I told you guys, man, Mike, super funny, man. What I like to ask people, even though you living your best life right now, you about to go to LA, but once things are really back up and running, what are you gonna really do that you get access? I'm talking about, as they say, level 4, I guess. When things are up, what do you really miss that you haven't done that you would like to do?
So a couple things. I want to go to the movie theater.
Your movie theater's not open?
No. AMC's
Really?
closed. Yeah, Harkins, all that stuff. Everything's closed. As a matter of fact, AMC might go bankrupt, from what I heard.
Oh, Amazon's trying to buy AMC.
Amazon's trying to buy them out. Yep. And I got stock in AMC, so I'm trying to, I'm rooting for them. I love AMC.
You gotta take that L, man.
Yeah.
Look,
but you know what?
If Amazon buys AMC, then you can return your Amazon package.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Where I'll put this at? Where?
No, they wouldn't be. Amazon wouldn't be dumb enough to like shut it down. They would just buy it out and then slap their name on it or something. You know what I mean?
Oh well, yeah. And then you can.
But I love AMC. I think they have the best theaters.
Really?
As far as sound, comfortability, like everything, man. The way they have their concessions set up, you order everything on the computer and then you go to the window and pick it up, so you don't have to wait in line. It's dope.
Steven says strip clubs open, but not movie theaters. Y'all got strip clubs that's open right now, Mike?
I don't know about that. I'm married.
Right.
Last time I was at a strip club, I got punched in the face by a stripper.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Man, a little too handsy there, Mike. All right. Keep him where she can see him.
Apparently, she didn't like me telling her her mom was hotter than her. So.
Wow. Wait a minute. Oh, man. I don't even want to know. I don't even
Look, man, you go to a strip club, and as a dad, I'm looking up there, and I just think, like, that's somebody's daughter up there. You know what I mean?
Facts.
I'm just glad it ain't mine.
Right.
Right.
Facts, man.
Make it rain.
Now go ahead and get this money for college. Oh man, but so you said definitely here in Georgia we actually have. I mean, they're progressing this quickly here in Georgia. They're like, look, it's on your own. All right, you're on your own here. Like, hey, open the movie theaters. You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
like the first ones to open up the movie theaters, but we haven't gone at all, man. But you
Yeah,
know what the new
theaters.
wave is? I don't know what you guys do. You guys have drive-ins left out there?
Yeah. We have one but it's on the other side of town.
Yeah.
But I live in the outskirts of Phoenix, so the little town that I live in, they put something together at the recreation center. They had a big old blow-up movie screen, and we saw that Doolittle with Robert Downey.
Oh, nice.
It was
Classic.
cool, man. Turn on the radio, just kick back. We brought popcorn from home and stuff.
Yeah.
It was cool, man. It was cool.
Yeah. Maybe stand-up comedians should do that. They should just go. I've been giving a lot, even though I'm not stand-up, but I give stand-up comedians like, look, man, y'all need to do a Zoom, whatever, man, to get this money. Maybe you stand-up comedians, man, y'all get a spot at a drive-in movie theater. Yeah. And then just get on the mic and just, I don't know, have them laugh, but crack the windows down so you can hear the laugh. So okay.
Yeah.
The joke hit. You know what I'm saying?
That's why it's so hard. Like I haven't done a Zoom just because you see, I get interrupted by my kids all the time for work and for this. So it's like, dude, I just don't want to do it just for that reason. But I have friends that do it and they tell me that it's really like, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But it has made them, a better comic. But they do see it to be kind of strange because they don't hear the laughs. You know what I mean? And that's what drives the energy in the show, is laughter. So you need that.
Yeah. So it's basically like Zoom is just basically like an open mic, and the comedians in the back waiting like, hurry up, man, hurry up and finish. Oh no! Oh, there you go. Cool. We got you, man. Yep, I got you, man. Loud and clear a little bit. Now I don't hear you. Mike got the nice sunset going down, guys. We're gonna wait, see if you come back up. If not, we're gonna wrap it up, man. I appreciate you guys. Oh, okay. I appreciate you guys rocking with us, man, on the Kenyonlong comedy show. We had a couple little technical difficulties, man, but it's live. It's live, man. You know what I mean? Even Terry Riley can't get the mic right. All right. But I want you guys to make sure that you follow Mike on all social media. I had it at the bottom here at the Mike. There, Mike. Boom. Bring him back in real quick. There we go, Mike. Hey, it's live, man. Anything can happen live, man. You already know that. Anything can happen live, man. We own it. But that's when when I get close to like 50 minutes, I'm like, I hope nothing fails. I hope nothing fails. Everybody listen to this on a podcast as well. Sorry, it's gonna sound funny, but in and out. But this is a great podcast with Mike, man. Mike, I'm plugging everything out here at Nerdy Locos, okay, at the Mike Cardoza as well. Instagram at the From Munda Show, okay.
The From Munda Show. Yep.
Yes, Mike. Anything else you want to plug, my man? You got a movie coming out, you got a documentary, you got a stand-up special. What you got going on that's about to drop in this quarantine time? You feel me?
Man, I tell you what I got in the works right now.
Baby, you got a baby coming? You know what I mean? You got quarantine baby coming?
No, there's too many scars in that department that won't allow that to happen. So,
I feel you.
Unless she comes home with a baby, then we got a problem.
Right, yeah. Where I'm gonna shoot that stork? Where that stork at?
Yeah, that stork. You got that Cali accent when you said that, man.
Oh yeah, man. You're stork.
You're
give that fork.
Stork ass trick. Yeah, man. The one thing that I'm working on right now, it's just like I said, it's in the works. But I'm working on a cartoon series.
Ooh,
so
yes.
Yeah, just doing some writing. I'm trying to write the first 15 minutes of this show. It's going to be a crazy show, man. I'm a huge fan of Family Guy, American Dad.
Oh, me too.
Bob's Burgers, so F is for family. Like I want it to be family friendly, but I kind of want to, I want the jokes to be a little bit more of like on the adult side, but the kids probably might not get it. You know what I mean? So
cool. No, I love it, man. You got to keep writing. That's what I tell my friends, man. While we're down here, I got friends that's writing, shows and stuff right now. And I got my co-host, Ashford Thomas. We do got a podcast with him called Honestly and Truly tomorrow at 8 p.m.
Nice.
Yeah. So, he's been writing shows and stuff, man. I'm just filming. I don't know. I gotta do like the long writing. I do, but I don't have much free time like everyone else does. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm working 8 hours a day still from home.
Same here.
And once I get off of work, I'm filming. You know what I mean? I'm filming TikToks and everything. Mike, I always tell people you better be on TikTok. Mike, are you on TikTok? Are you on TikTok? Okay. Oh yes, everybody follow. You got to be on TikTok, man. The views been crazy on TikTok, so I'm pretty sure you've seen that. It's pretty easy, man. So just gotta have eyeballs everywhere, man. Fun, yeah. Because like if I can't get YouTube takes longer. You know what I mean? Sometimes depends on the format, and so like you do the long skits you be doing. You know what I mean? Like that Takante. Right, that takes a long time to do. And you trying to film it and everything, and so when there's something like that where you can't get to, it's like okay, cool. I could bang out 4 TikToks real quick.
So it's that micro content.
Keeps the creative juices flowing, man, and put that pressure on it. We got a comment here. Stephen Jones, sorry about that, Mike. Okay. I appreciate that, Stephen, man. Shouts out to everybody. Also, man, comment on the show, man. This is the Kenyon Comedy Show, man. I told you, the funniest people are right. When the video version, the funniest people on the internet, man. Mike is the official, man. Got bars. You know what I mean? I told you, man. He's official, man. So, Mike, appreciate having you on, man. Look at that sunset back there, man. Look at that, y'all. Look at that, son. Look at that, man. In Arizona, man. AZ. You know what I'm saying? It's been raining here in Atlanta, man. I'm jealous. But Mike, we got your social media down there. Everybody follow Mike. If you find out, send him a DM on his Cash App. Okay. All right, send him some.
No dick pics, though. I don't know.
Whoa.
I'm not ready for those.
Pause.
Not ready for
those. All right.
Yeah.
But Mike, I appreciate you having you, dog. And you're always welcome back to the show, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you.
All right, man. Appreciate that. Everybody. Mike, I'm gonna take you out right now from the show. But stay right there, Mike. Stay right there. Don't move. And guys, thank you for checking out the Kenyon Comedy Show, man. We do this every week, so make sure you follow me on all social media, man. I didn't even put my banners up here. You already know, follow me on Instagram at Kenyonlong, YouTube at Kenyonlong, and now Twitch at Kenyonlong, man. I'm not gaming right now on there. I'm doing these videos as well. Follow me on Twitter. I got banned from Twitter, man. So I had to come up with my new Twitter. It's Comedy Kenyon. And Kenyon Comedy on Facebook. If you're over 50 years old, you're on Facebook, man. So go to my Facebook page. That's how you can comment on the show. Shout out to all our listeners, man, our viewers that's been commenting, man. Shout out to Steven as well as Carlos. What's up, Carlos? As Donny as well with the jokes, man. I tell you, the funniest jokes get posted, man. So Donny came in with all the jokes, man. So shouts out to Donny as well. My mom came through. All right, solid, y'all came through dripping. So anyway, man, it's the Kenyon Comedy Show. We'll holler at y'all next week. And Honestly and Truly podcast tomorrow night at 8 p.m. streaming on all platforms as well. My co-host Ashford Thomas, 8 p.m. East Coast time. # Kenyon Comedy.